Every country has their own customs, manners, and rules. These are the ones you don't read about in a travel guide. The majority of people probably know about rules like taking off your shoes and the famous bow instead of handshake. But what about the following list? Did you know about any of these? Today, I am going to show you some unwritten Japanese etiquettes. Japanese people don't like to eat outside, especially when walking. At some convenience stores, you can eat your snack inside at a table. Since there are not many trash cans, it is also more convenient to throw away your trash right away at the convenience store. A thing that is considered the worst is eating in the train. I know it can be very common to eat anything in the train, from a sandwich to french fries in other countries. This is not a good idea in Japan. Especially food that smells and causes inconvenience to other passengers is frowned upon. Speaking of manners on the train, if someone in Japan falls asleep with their head on your shoulder, it is common to just tolerate it. People have very long commutes and work dreadfully long hours, so many will often fall asleep on the train. If you really don't like it, you can wake them up by shaking your shoulder, but we never directly say, "Hey, will you stop doing that?" I just don't know why, but that is the way it is here. Japan's tipping etiquette? Surprisingly, there are none. Usually, the amount of the tip is based on how pleased the customer was with the service and the food. In Japan, it's just not done. Try to leave money and the waiter will just run after you and try to give it back. Save yourself from an awkward situation and don't tip. Now this is a short one, but really important. Japanese people love drinking and often go for a beer, whiskey or sake after work or with their friends at the weekend. In Japan, the word "kanpai" is a holy word said at every drinking party. People wait for everyone to get their drink and say "kanpai," so don't drink before that. Lastly, the number 4 is avoided in Japan because it sounds very similar to the word for death. In the same line as number 13 in Western culture, number 4 is extremely unlucky and is used as little as possible. You must always avoid giving anyone something in force because it can be seen as a very ominous gift. Japan probably has more unwritten rules than most countries because Japanese people always try to read air and try not to bother other people and cause inconvenience for anyone. People respect public places and keep them clean. Did you know about any of these rules? Let us know in the comments below. And please do not forget to subscribe.